Hello. Linda, hello. First to comment today. Hi Liz, Melanie, Shelley, Melissa and Diane. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Sam. How is everybody? Hi Maggie, Lauren. Hello. Hi Charlene and Julie. Are we all okay? It's Friday night. Hello, 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 hello. Why is it that my trays that start like flat bottomed, they start to bow? Do you reckon it's the cleaning products I use on like a plastic tray to make them slowly bow? Because the last one split because eventually it bowed in the middle. Now this one has started to bow and I only obviously use it for openings. And it either has a baby wipe in a kitchen towel to hold the board straight, and then other than that, it's only cleaning products. So yeah, do you reckon that makes it bow? Because I reckon I'm gonna have to find a backup again soon. Oh, Melissa, bless you. Well, I am here now. Hello, 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 hello. I do have a couple of updates. We'll just wait another little while, see if anyone else is coming on. I'm just bringing up this. Okay, so all of the new stock has been moved over to the main website. Everyone should be able to view it, so I've just popped it in the comments there. I have also got every single bracelet and anklet photoed ready to go on for supporters first over the weekend. Also some more charms and pendants and earrings as well. I've been focusing on the alphabet ones as well for you guys, but all of the bracelets and anklets I've sort of thought like let's halfway through I was like let's just pick one item, like one category, and just get it all on there. So yeah, I chose bracelets and anklets, and that includes the larger bracelets as well. So yeah, that'll be going on over the weekend. Supporters first as always, and then everybody else, as well as not just those, but it will be mainly bracelets and anklets. So I thought I'd just get it all on as fast as I can. So yeah, new stock is on the website for everybody. More new stock is coming. I haven't started the Christmas egg pops yet. I think I'll start that come December, just because when the board goes, I'm going to have more room for more different bits and bobs. At the moment, my area is quite full up of everything. What else was there? I think that may be everything that I need to say for now. I feel like there was something else, but again, I need to remember to write these all down before, like as the days go on. This live's week, the live this week should be back to normal. So obviously tonight, Sunday, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. I think the next one, where's the live dates on the page? Yeah, and then we go into December. The next day we're not on is the Sunday in December, Sunday the 8th of December. And then apart from that, we'll then be on until off for Christmas. So that's exciting. All the dates are posted on the pinned post on the page and also in all of the events as well. The monthly charm is absolutely stunning. Oh yes, monthly charms went out this week. Oh, so obviously we can't share photos on the groups and stuff, please, just to keep it a surprise for once it arrives to everyone. But again, I went sort of completely different again this month with the monthly charms. And I really loved how everyone's colours really did actually complement all the colours that you guys chose. So yeah, I loved it. But yeah, I'm glad you're happy with it, Melissa. So let's get started today. So I have posted the order list on the page. We are fully booked for today. Now that is because I obviously was so busy at the moment, so I can get everyone's orders out in time for Christmas. If I'm on until 1, 2, 3 in the morning, I then sleep half the day away the following day, and then I can't work and get as much done as I need to. So we sort of have to still finish at a reasonable time, so I can then still do a proper day's, like, full day of work leading up to Christmas, just so I can fully, like, I'm booked to work all weekend, so that's absolutely fine, but just so I can put a proper day in and not just a couple of hours, if that makes sense. Which is why the order list doesn't look very long, but I think it will still work out around our normal time, I think. Oh, Helen, well, I wish you all of the best of luck. I hope everything goes as smoothly as it can. I imagine so, yes, because we're not on for New Year. So you've asked if we're going to be on for the 3rd of January. Let me just look. So I'm not on the 31st. So I imagine I would be on, because the 31st is the Tuesday. So the Friday, yes, I imagine I would be on. I'll make a note and see if I can post dates for January and get those up in the next week. I just realised I don't have a pen. Because I also need to put, hang on, January dates. I also need to put monthly charms for 2025, which seems weird to say. But yeah, for the first half of 2025, I need to put the monthly charms on the website, because people do like to order those in advance as well. So, did I enjoy the snow? No, I didn't see it, Sarah. So on one of the snow mornings, I didn't get up until like 9:30, and by 9:30 it had all gone. And then after that, it's only been frost in the mornings. It hasn't really been snow. So yeah, I completely slept through the snow apparently. My kids were up for it though, but yeah, I didn't. So up first, let's dive straight in. Up first is Leslie Oliphant. Leslie, are you here? Do. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I will say Pearline is still full to the brim. So not only is she full, like, completely here, we've still got all of these to add in once she's sort of emptied out of here a bit. So Pearline is still very full. You guys are so very, very generous. So yeah, Pearline is still in play. So please do not let me forget Pearline. Don't let me forget. So, Leslie, I thought I saw you then. Let me go back up. Oh, Leslie, you are here. Hello, my lovely. So you've got one opening today. So I've got the order number ending in 16 here. So it comes with one opening. If you'd like me to say what it is, I can do so. It's up to you. Only because of obviously what happened on the last live. It was... I sort of did some then, and then it's this one today. So one opening altogether, Leslie. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? We had lots of ice. I mean, my daughter and son, they've got a thing that we put this, it's like almost a slight bucket chair in the garden, which I normally lean up so no rain gathers on it, but they like to leave it standing so the rain gathers on it, and then when it turns to ice, they like to split that ice in half and then smash it on the floor, like drop it and see who can get like most pieces. So they did that a couple of days ago, and those shards of ice are still there. Like, they haven't melted, we just haven't had the snow to go along with it. So it's been cold, it just hasn't snowed, rained. No, not really. A stuffed stocking. I don't have a stuffed stocking here for you. Do you have an order number? I can have a look. But no, I don't have a stuffed stocking. I've got the miniature elephant charm. Three inches in 2 hours. Oh wow. Yeah, no, we didn't have anything like that. When I said we had snow, it was literally like a light dusting that was gone by the time the sun hit it. So, Leslie, do you have the order number? Yeah, have a look for me and then let me know. Or if you know the date that you ordered it, I can then have a quick scan through that date and look for your name and do it that way if that helps at all. But for now, you'd like to have a egg pop. So, dive in. So this is one, I'm just putting the one that ran out. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Let's just sort this pearl camera out quickly. That might be a bit too far away, but we'll see how that goes. So with your egg pop then, good luck. You've got 3 pearls in your egg pop here. Sorry, just getting the pearl picker. Okay, so you've got this 2-tonal lavender, which goes almost into that gorgeous lighter shade, then slightly darker lavender. So 2-tonal lavender, a funky shaped candy pinkle. So he's a candy floss pink with a pinkle overtone, but he's not fully round. He does have that funky shape to him. And then you've got this 2-tonal autumn peach as well, with lighter and darker areas around the autumn peach. It also has a flat bottom, so directly forward there at the camera is the flat section. So I just go sideways, you can sort of see that. So a flat bottom as well. So a 2-tonal lavender, a funky candy pinkle, and a 2-tonal autumn peach. Two 9124. Oh, you do. I'm ever so sorry. Yes, you do. Hang on. Well, I've got it in your name. Let me just 29124. I'm ever so sorry. You do indeed. For some reason, let me just bring him back to me. For some reason, that was not with this one, but oh, okay, so I'm glad you could find that there. So let's do that now as well. So with those pearls there, are you happy if we come back to those? Because obviously we'll do the stocking for you, and then, sorry, I'm just booking it in here. We'll do the stocking for you, and then we can come back to those pearls, and then if there's any swaps or anything you'd like to do as well, because then we'll obviously have more openings with the stocking. Okay, so if that's okay, which number stocking would you like? Number 1 through to 12. What would you like? I missed Pearline. I did miss Pearline. Okay, we'll do Pearline in a moment. And number 10. Okay, right, there we go. So we're ready. Sorry, Leslie. Okay, so your number 10. Again, there will be different coloured ones of these. So this one's your one. So yeah, there's different colours. So there's this colour as well. The different colours don't mean anything. It's just different colour tissue paper that I ran out of. Okay, so please, it's nothing. There's no differences. I couldn't get the cards out then. Okay, so let's have a look here. You have got a Christmas cage pendant. Now this one is the Bauble Round cage pendant. Now it's called the Bauble Round cage pendant because we actually had 2 Christmas Bauble cage pendants, the exact same name but different cages. So I've had to add the word round into this one, which is because it is a round one and the other one is sort of more oval. So it comes with normally one opening on the website. The pearl sits directly in the centre. You've got this green and red enamel rings, and the middle ring is coated with zircon crystals. You also have like this bow at the top, and then these the colour sort of travels down and around from the bow. With this one here, Leslie, I'll need to know if you'd like to keep him or if you'd like to go for a lucky dip. Okay, so if we have a look at your cards, that one's going to come with 3 openings. So like I said, it's normally comes with 1 on the website, but 3 openings today. And then it says get a lucky dip and keep both items of jewellery. Okay, so before I do that then, with this one, would you like to keep him or would you like to go for a lucky dip? Oh, can lucky dip please? Think I've got 2 bauble cages last time round. Okay, so that means you'd like a lucky dip with that one. And then because of this, I'm actually going to pick you 2 lucky dips and you get to keep them both. Okay, so 1 and 2. Let me just move this bucket. Oh, actually, no, there's no room. I'll leave the bucket down there for the cards to go in. Okay, so lucky dip number 1 is a Christmas cage pendant. This one holds 1 pearl, and then with it being a cage, you can swap and change the pearls around inside. And this is Santa's hat cage pendant. So it is the shape of a hat with love hearts cut out all around the hat here, just so we can see the pearl inside. And then around the fur lining of the hat is actually star cutouts. Again, just so we can see the pearls, or pearl I should say, inside. Okay, so the Santa hat cage pendant. And then lucky dip number 2 is another cage pendant. So again, it is a Christmas one. This is the red heart snowflake. So overall, it's a heart-shaped cage with a red enamel sort of filling in of the heart. In the centre, you do have a circle, and then inside there is a snowflake. It holds 1 pearl at a time, and the pearl colour will show behind the snowflake as my glove is now. So as the black of the glove is coming through, that's where your pearl colour will come through. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. So it means altogether with this one, so we've already had the egg pop there, but you've got another 3 openings. Which 3 would you like? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Three more pops. Would love a tango. 1, 2, 3. Again, we just got to put the runaway back. So let's go down, hoping for a tango. I may need to move the pearls up that are already in there, but we'll see how it goes. Before I do it, we need to do Pearline though, don't let me forget. So your gifted pearl is a sort of two-tonal cream with a slight sort of rosy gold overtone. So base cream, can you see that? Almost like a rosy gold yellowy overtone there. I'm just going to move these up slightly. Perfect. So coming back to egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in that one. You've got a autumn peach and a creamy lavender. So base cream with a lavender overtone. Egg pop number 2. Oh, 3 pearls in that one. Another autumn peach, a bridal white, and a blood orange. I'm going to pop it there. Fingers crossed for a tango in this one, my lovely. There's definitely tangos in the egg pops. Definitely. And you've got a tango. You've been tangoed. Okay, so tango 1 first, which is actually quite good because you can then see next to the blood orange, you can definitely see the difference there. And you've actually got then an olivey green as well. Okay, so from the very top, you've got the 2-tonal lavender, candy floss pinkle, 2-tonal autumn peach, and a creamy rose gold, autumn peach, creamy lavender, autumn peach, bridal white, olive, tango, and blood orange. Okay, so with the cage pendants, I don't need to know which pearls you would like in there, because obviously with the cages you're going to be able to swap and change the pearls around inside. It's just with the charm, would you like to have a pearl on there? If so, which pearl would you like? It is a beautiful colour. The green on the charm, perfect. Okay, so then the rest of these pearls here then would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? Oh, I'm just moving. Oh, you can't see that camera. I was going to say, I was just moving the camera around quickly, but you guys can't see this camera for now anyway, so. Swap everything but the tango and the 2-tonal yellow, creamy gold, rose gold. So you'd like to keep this one, and this one, and then swap everything else. Okay, so if that's correct there, which colours would you like to swap in? selection of greens for all of them, or just, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So is it 7 greens? So forest green, forest green. Sea green, sea green. Apple green. Now this is where I don't really have much difference between my apple greens. Yeah, so these apple greens are the same basically, although I do have a lighter green. Now this does look like almost a yellowy green, but it definitely, it's in my apple, like pastel appley greens there. So that's 5 different greens there, if you're happy with those. And then blues. So icy blue. No, I don't have any two-tonal greens. They got all snapped up. Okay, what do you think to those? Oh, Amanda, yep, I can pop that to the side for you. Oh, you're right, Linda. She only needed 7 and I added in 8 there. So can we swap the dark forest for a bold icy blue? Okay, and I need to take one away as well, Leslie. Which colour would you like me to take away? And no to the yellowy green. Okay, so those ones there would all be your loose pearls. Can you confirm, are you happy with those? I can, Diane, yeah. Oh, I just started to write creamy lavender on the label instead of Diane. It's been a long week. Okay, can you be invoiced for the Tango and the TARDIS and the brighter sea green on hoops? So Tango, TARDIS, brighter sea green on hoops, and then the rest as your loose pearls. Okay, let me just bring you back because it's easier to gather them over here as they're quite far away from me over there. No, it's not your fault at all. I'm glad we managed to find it. So I apologise for the confusion, Leslie. However, I hope you're happy with everything there. And of course, we'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Your invoice will get sent to the email address on the order form as well. And that's up there for you. And up next then today is Patricia Grail. Patricia, are you here? Patricia, hello. Just marking that you're here as well. Okay, so you've got 2 stuffed stockings to start with. Which 2 would you like to have? Which 2 numbers? So 1, 3 to 12. What would you like? Facebook's doing some updates, Sarah. So from my end, they're adding some new features, which actually aren't working for me yet because they're adding them slowly, so I can see it, I just can't activate them. So Facebook is going through some changes, so it wouldn't surprise me if we have a couple of gremlins. However, I really hope that it's not too bad. But the caption's not working, it doesn't surprise me. Oh, I am doing the naughty or nice cards. Oh my gosh, Linda, thank you. Leslie, let's do your naughty or nice card. So Leslie, your naughty or nice card is a nice card. So Leslie, you'll get a £2 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have £2 off you can use. I feel like I wasn't here on Tuesday and now I'm all out of whack. Right, I saw, was it number 1? Number 1 and number 12. So the first and the last. Let's go down. So we'll start with number 1 first, Mr. Snowman. Okay, so in here we've got a Christmas pendant. This pendant can be worn as a charm actually, so if you wanted it as a charm, do let me know, but it is normally a pendant. It comes with 1 opening and the pin is on here. However, if you would like to have no pearls on the jewellery, I can easily remove this pin, so that wouldn't be a problem. This is a Christmas tree, and if I just move the pin out the way for a second, this Christmas tree has got orange and blue crystals on there, so just dotted around the Christmas tree. And this pin here, so it sort of moves around the top, is where your pearl would be. So the pearl would sort of move around this top area. Again, let me just move it out of the way. Okay, if you're happy with this one, Patricia, I'll need to know, or if you would prefer to do a lucky dip, please let me know. That one's going to come with 3 openings. So on the website, it would normally come with 1 opening, 3 openings here. And then it says have a bonus green pearl. So I'm going to give a bonus sea green. Sorry, I was finishing off my drink if you could hear that then. Keep that one. Perfect. And I'll pop the card to the side so I don't forget how many openings it's going to be. Then opening up number 12. Oh, I love it. So this is a Christmas cage pendant, and it's almost like the match for the pendant that you literally just got. So, however, this is the cage pendant form, and it does have a little bit more sparkle to it. But you've got a Christmas cage pendant with, again, orange and green. So the other one did have like the reddy orange and blue. This one's got that reddy orange and green crystals. You've also got clear crystals coming across, almost like tinsel or lights coming across the tree. This one would normally come with one opening, holds one pearl at a time. With this one, I'll need to know if you'd like to keep him or if you'd like to go for a lucky dip. Let's have a look at your cards. So 2 openings with that one. And it says Christmas treat. Don't look at my spelling of Christmas, but Christmas treats have a free gift box. So you'll get an extra free added on gift box added into the order that you'll be able to store jewellery in. And you'd like to do a lucky dip with this one as well. Okay, so if I get the lucky dip snowman. Okay. And in here, oh, we saw this one come out of the actual stocking earlier, and now it's come out of the lucky dip. So I hope you're happy with this one. It's the bauble round, the Christmas bauble round cage. So the one we literally just saw. So it holds one pearl. With it being a cage, you can swap and change the pearls around inside. And you've got the red and the green enamel. So I hope you're happy with that one. Okay, so if I bring you back up then, that means, so 5 openings with the stockings, and then added to your 11, make 16 openings altogether. Patricia, which 16 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like. Oh, dee 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 dee. Oh, I think, oh, I've got it here. Let me just go through and count again. I have already attached that. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so that does include that as well. Yes. So it includes the loyalty cards, the sitting dog charm, the other orders, and then the 5 that we just got is 16. Thank you, Tammy. My top was last year, was from Yours Clothing. So they always have good Christmassy sort of selection. But yeah, this was a last year purchase. Yours Clothing. I haven't looked at that. I haven't looked at their Christmas selection yet this year because I can't resist it normally, so I just haven't looked. But I'm sure they've got some. I mean, they might even have these sorts of ones back again. Eight pops, 8 oysters. Donate the shells. And can you have a colour order? And if twins, keep to the side. Of course you can. So hang on, before I touch the oysters, I just really need to itch my eye. There we go. So 8 oysters, 8 pops, donate the shells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pops. Oh, nearly dropped it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're all going everywhere. 5, 6, 7, 8. I do try to dive in with both the pops and the oysters. Okay. Donate the shells, colour order, and twins, if there are any, keep them together. So let's go down. This camera here is being quite temperamental. I can already see that it's starting to flicker, which means if I like sort of tap too loudly, it's going to flip the direction round. So please bear with me. If that happens, I will try to get it back again. We're going to start with Perline, and you also already do have that gifted bonus sea green in the sand. Look at this green. This looks like one of the sampley greens. No, not sample, pickly greens. Seafoam pickle. So you've got a seafoam pickle. Okay, so coming back for your egg pops. Egg pops first. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? So egg pop number 1. 3 pals in this one. Now I can already see that one of them is slightly funky. So this icy blue, he's slightly elongated. He's not fully round. Can you see he's almost oval shaped? So he is fully, is a funky shape, sorry. Then you've got a pastel yellow and then a darker gunmetal grey. Coming back for egg pop number 2. Now the pearls are going off on a squiff there, so I will straighten them out again in a second. 2 pearls in this one. And you've got another icy blue, which again is slightly funky in its shape, and it's actually brighter than the last one. I haven't left a lot of room at all, because it may be that I might need to remove your pearls after the egg pops, and then we can add them all back in again at the end. So icy blue and then a brighter autumn peach. Three pals in this one. You've got a chocolatey bronze, a blood orange, and a bridal white. Two pals in here. A raspberry and a yellow. Your next one. You've been tangoed. The tangos are all quite large of a pearl. Like I did say this before, they are quite large. The tangos, they came in quite large as the sample colours, and then you've also got a creamy lavender. Oh, I was just about to move the camera closer, but actually let's leave it there because we've still got quite a few openings to go. Okay, so coming back for your next one. 4 pals in that one. And you've got a blood orange, a periwinkle, a bridal white, and a silver bells. 2 more egg pops to go. 4 pals in that one. There was something in the sand, Lauren. I was trying to get it out. Your 4 pals here are a creamy white, a 2-tonal Cinderella blue. So Cinderella blue overall is darker with some sort of lighter splashes of colour. You've got a chocolatey red, so again base chocolate with a gorgeous sort of red overtone, and then another blood orange. And then the last egg pop, 3 pals in that one. And you've got a darker gunmetal grey, a funky candy floss pink, so here's a slightly funky shape there, and a pastel gold. Now these pearls are sort of all ski-whiff in their placements, not straight lines, which is making me itch. However, I am going to leave it like that, open up the oysters, and then of course for the colour order there'll be nice straight lines. Okay, so yes, Melissa, it's literally what I'm just thinking to myself, like I am not happy with this situation, but I'm going to leave it there, and at the end we get to move them all around. Okay, so, oh no, camera was already there. So oyster number 1. Oh. And you are twinning. Twinning with yellow twins. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop the twins all the way over here. So we might not be able to see them fully, like as in all the time, but that way we're going to keep your twins separate for you. Okay, so yellow twins there. Coming back for your next oyster. And you are twinning with, I think that's Cinderella, or are they periwinkle? No, I think they're more periwinkle, or more, okay, they're in between a periwinkle and a Cinderella, but because they do have that slight hint of purple, I think I'm going to say more periwinkle. Your next oyster. There's your mother of pearl, and I can actually see straight away 2 pearls there. Thank you. And we are twinning. 3rd set of twins, Patricia. You kind of like, what's the word? What's the word? Think and it will happen. What's the word? Willed it to happen by saying keep the twins separate. what's the word? I don't know, I can't think of it. But twinning Pepsi Blue twins. Let's move these over for a second just so we can see. Beautiful colours there. Your next oyster. Manifested. Thank you, Charlotte. Manifest was the one I was thinking of. You manifested it to happen. Okay. Okay. Sort of did it on its own there. In here, there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. I'm just going to move that piece of shell just so it doesn't poke me. Twinning for a fourth time with darker twins this time. I think they're like a darker silver bells. Yep, definitely darker silver bell twins. Even my twin line is going off on a curve. So I'm definitely going to reposition all these pearls. Right, so 4 more oysters to go. So your next one. I'm tapping them really lightly as trying not to set the oyster off. It's just the knife. It doesn't maybe look on the camera, but I have to be quite strong with the knife. So that's what normally sets it off. Oh, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Just having a squidge, make sure I don't miss any more. And you have triples. So 3 pearls in this one. Let's go across. You do have a baby raspberry, a silver bells, so it's a lighter silver bells, not quite light enough for a dove grey, and then a 2-tonal lavendery. So again, lighter and darker as you go around there. Let's come back for your next oyster. Double pop there. You are twinning. 5th set of twins, Patricia. Again, that bluey periwinkle. So very similar to the second set, I believe. Yeah, very, very similar shade. I think that's slightly darker than the second set. Again, I can zoom in on all the different sections once we've finished the opening. So I will sort of show them better because I'm going to move the camera down a bit as well. So your next oyster, lights pop. Oh, did it? Oh, it wanted to, but it went back again. There's your mother of pearl. That's just a piece of the shell there. And then in here, oh, okay, twinning with rose gold twins. Rose golds, and then coming back for your last oyster, and then what's the bets with this one, guys? How many do we think's in here? Double pop there again. Oh, did it? Oh, there we go. There's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning For your 7th pair of twins, another new colour. So these are like a creamy, not quite rose gold, but do like have a creamy, dark cream tone to them. So, oh, let's move it across. Oh, on the camera they do look more yellow in tone, but I would say that they're more creamy in person. So they do have like a hint of yellow, but not yellow. Does that make sense? Wow, 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 indeed. Okay, so Patricia, let me bring you back. And what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to remove all of the pearls on this side. For your colour order. Keeping the twins. Oh, I'm just going to move the twins sort of over and more in a straight line. I'm going to keep them in the order that they came out in though. Okay. Oh, that makes me feel a lot better already. Oh no! There we go. Sorry, I didn't look up. I don't normally look up when I'm sorting pearls, so I don't normally see comments or anything. Right, so all your twins are in a straight line now. So if we do your colour order, I'm going to start with the darker gunmetal grey and number 2. Then we should go on to silver bells actually. And then I'm going to do a jump. Oh, I missed out a silver bells. Let's add that in. Let's spread these out slightly more. Okay, then I'm going to jump to the chocolatey bronze and then that reddy chocolate. Then blood oranges 1, 2, 3 sort of morphs into a larger tango. Then a autumn peach and another peach. Then we'll go into 2 yellows. Then the cream and the whites, and then the creamy lavender. From the creamy lavender you'll do the sort of periwinkle, another periwinkle. I'm then actually going to do, let's change that around, let's do lavender into periwinkle and then into a lighter periwinkle, and then we'll go from into the light icy blues, which are both funky shapes, the icy blues. Then that sea foamy green, sea green, then we'll go bright raspberry, baby bright raspberry, and candy pink on the end. Okay, so let's just move this camera down slightly. I know that's going to be way too close, but can I fit that all in? Yes. Ta-da! Okay, what do we think here? If you're happy with these, Patricia, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. So with the cage pendant, I don't need to know what pearl you'd like in there, but with the Christmas tree pendant, I would need to know if you'd like a pearl on there or not. And then of course your other items. What do you think? What would you like to do? The sea green on the tree, and then what purples do I have? So I've got periwinkle, if you count that as a purple, and then I've got Cadbury purple. I might have silver grape purples. I'll have to have a look. Midnight purple. I think that's it for now with purples. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. So for the quaver, can you have the funky icy blue, the first one, which was the lighter one. So the funky icy blue for the quaver. The Eiffel Tower, you'd like to have the lavender. And the Sitting Dog Charm white. Lobster, perfect. I even made a note for myself to double check to ask you, but I said it in the email so one of us would remember. So white with that one. Oh, that was the creamy lavender. Sorry. I'll go for a white. Okay. Okay, which other colours would you like wear, Patricia? Oh, you literally, as I said that, that came through. So Cadbury purple on one of the bracelets, and the other one, other icy blue. So Cadbury purple. Which colour would you like to swap out for a Cadbury purple? So Cadbury purple. And then the other icy blue. one of the blood oranges. Okay, perfect. Would you like me to tell you what else is left, or are you okay with knowing what else is left to pick for? Yes? Okay, so I'm going to go backwards almost. So I need to have the Japanese character of strength charm and the Olive the Octopus charm. So 2 there, Japanese character of strength and Olive the Octopus. I'm just going to refresh my comments as we go there, just so I'm not making sure I don't miss anything. And as always, if I'm sort of not answering to anyone, it may be that I may not have seen their comment. So please do comment on the comments, that will help it come through for me. So a periwinkle. So this one on the Japanese charm. And then black cherry on the octopus. So you'd like to swap in a black cherry. Which colour would you like to swap out? Swap blood orange. Sorry, I just didn't read the rest of the sentence, Patricia. That wasn't you. That was me. So swap blood orange for a black cherry. So if you're happy with that one, to go on the octopus. Okie dokie. And then the next item I need to know for is the E charm. So the initial E is the last item to know for. So which colour would you like on that? So this one is a Cinderella blue, or are you happy for me to take one of the twins? Yes to that one, so the more Cinderella blue one. Okay, so Patricia, that's all of the jewellery chosen for then. So just with the remaining pearls here, are you happy with those, or are there any others that you'd like to make changes to? simple studs for the yellows, the Pepsis, and the last set of twins. So those 3 there, you'd like to be invoiced for studs. Yeah. You'd like to have pin caps on the Tango, the Seafoam, Raspberry Second, so the baby raspberry, however if I got that wrong do let me know, and yellow in the 3 roll. Second yellow in the 3 roll. In the 3 row, so this one, I think. So those 4 there on pin caps, have I got the right colours? Yes, okay, perfect. So let me pick those up here. Oh, and the other yellow too, so that one as well. Okay. They do, don't they, Selena? They really do complement each other, the raspberry and the pink. Patricia, are there any other changes that you would like to make? Oh, I will say actually while we're here, because the new stock is going on the website, supporters obviously first access over the weekend. Supporters, if you have any codes that you'd like me to convert so you can use them over obviously the weekend, if you can email me them sort of tonight/tomorrow morning, I'll try and do that at the same time so then they're done as well. Obviously if you don't want anything converted, that's absolutely fine, but yeah, if you would like that, pop the code over to me in an email and then I can convert that for you as well. Oh, so you'd like to gift to Ilaria Boncory. Shelley Stanton, Lynn Lynch, Melissa Ward, Kit Donal, Sam Haven, Diane Haspel, and they may pick one pearl from the twins if they want. Okay, so do you mean only the twins for them to pick from, or they can pick from all of them including the twins? And ladies, are you here? Pick from any of them, so all of them are available. Okay, so ladies, which pearl would you like to pick, please? I'm just writing out all my little post-its. So I'm just writing from Patricia Grayle on all of them, so all the names are done. So Kit Donal, Shelley Stanton, Lynn Lynch, Melissa Ward, Ilaria Boncory, Sam Heyman and Diane Haspel. So I've seen Melissa, Sam, Shelley, Diane. Melissa, you'd like to have a periwinkle. Yeah, Melissa, that's yours. Oh, Sam, you'd like to have a raspberry. Diane, one of the blush twins. So one of the rose gold twins, Diane. Is that right? I'm going to pick it up. However, if that's not the correct one, Diane, do let me know. Shelley, you'd like to have the pink and then be invoiced for a pin cap on there. Perfect. Oh, do you mean bluish twin? Oh, Diane, I'm so sorry. I read it as blush. Did you want, is it the blue or is it, I'm sorry. Would you like me, I can change it for one of the periwinkle ones. Hang on. No, please correct me if I'm wrong, Diane. So this one here, is that better? Yes, the one. Yeah, no, it's not a pain at all. Honestly, it was my fault. I picked up, or I read the wrong thing. Okay, so I haven't seen Kit Donal, Lynn Lynch, sorry, or Ilaria Boncory. So Patricia, would you like to pick for those ladies? So Kit Donal, Lynn Lynch, and Ilaria Boncory. Ilaria couldn't stay. Oh, bless her. Of course, not a problem. Patricia, if you would pick for those ladies then, if they're not here, and then that way they still get the gift from yourself, and picked by you as well. Kit, the first one in row 2, so the pastely gold for Kit. Ilaria, the second one in row 2. Oh, I just need to add more staples. Who else? Lynn Lynch. So Ilaria is Autumn Peach. Oh, Flying Peach. I've got it. Don't worry, it's this one. Ilaria is the Flying Peach. And then the last one is Lynn. Excuse me. Alicia, I hope you're well. Normally it's the following live, Selena. How obviously I do understand some circumstances. So can you pop me an email over just to sort of explain that I've popped that to the side, but you can only be here for the Fridays, and then I'll make a note and sort of then keep it for the following Friday. If it's not claimed by then though from yourself, it would then sort of go back into the mix. Does that make sense? Is it, Shelley? For me, my comments are sort of really sort of stuttery. They're sort of coming in dribs and drabs, but then they sort of stutter, and like I'll have like 5 comments just appear and then it will sort of fault again. Perfect, Selena. But yeah, that's not a problem. So if you do sort of if I do put one to the side, then yeah, just follow it up with an email. Because of course I understand that not everyone can be here every sort of night. So yeah, it's not a problem. What's Facebook doing for you guys? Like, what's it doing on your end? Oh, Lynn a periwinkle. Perfect. And then you'd like to have pink caps on one of the gold twins and both of the chocolates. Oh, and the top periwinkle. Oh, let me swap the periwinkles around. So the top periwinkle, and then this one goes to Len. Hang on. So let me just move these other twins over so we can see them all together. So that's Silver Bell twins there, and then that's that one. So those 4 on pink caps as well. Okay. Oh, Alison, that must be so annoying. I've had that before, and you sort of have to refresh it for the comments to come through. It's so annoying. Patricia, then, the remaining pearls here, can you confirm, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to make? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, that's very kind of you. So you'd like to donate the rest of them into Pearline. Bless you. Well, I'll have to pop them in this bag in with Pearline, and then when Pearline sort of runs down a little bit more, they'll get added into her, because she was full at the start of the live. So I'll add them into this bag. Look how many pearls she's got to add in. So very kind. Right, this bag then sort of lives in the lid of Pearline, so then it all stays together. Patricia, then let's do your naughty or nice card. Okay, so in here you have got a nice card. So you've got a £2 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a £2 off code to use, and that will get emailed across for you over the weekend. Patricia, thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay. Up next then today is Diane Haspel. Diane, are you here? I know we do. We'll have to ask Aaron. Stat. With more options, like more hole options, but also a slightly smaller machine, I think. I don't need it to be quite so, like, robust around the base. Diane, hello. Let's start with your stuffed stocking. So numbers 1 through to 12, Diane, which one would you like? Now you have to start studying for finals. Oh, wow. Patricia, good luck. Thank you, Lauren. So numbers 1 through to 12, which one would you like? A double-decker Pearline. Now, the only issue with a gumball machine sort of one was with the different size pearls, obviously from like baby pearls to big pearls, I didn't know how to do it where they wouldn't slip through. That was the only thing. But I can suggest like a gumball machine, because you just load them in the top. Number 4. Okay, so, we're upside down, but let's go down. There we go. Number 4. Good luck. Okay, so in here you have got a Christmas pendant. This one normally comes with one opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So I automatically pop the pearls on, but like I say, you don't have to have it on here if you don't want to. It is a sleigh pendant. So it is 925 silver, but it does have a red enamel colouring on the middle of the sleigh, and then you've got a couple of presents that are sitting in the sleigh there. So if you have your pearl on this one, it does sort of sit at the top and moves around. With this one, Diane, I'll need to know if you'd like to keep him or if you would prefer to go for a lucky dip. Your cards say 3 openings with this one, so you've got an extra bonus of 2 openings there. And have a bonus white pearl. So I'll pop a white in the sand for you now. So these bonus pearls, you can keep them, you can swap them, you can pop them on the jewellery. So you can treat it just like a normal, one of your own pearls. It's just, yeah. Can you have a lucky dip with that one? Of course you can. So lucky dip snowman, dive in. Let's move that card out of the way for a minute. And you have got a cage pendant. So again, it is a Christmas cage pendant. This one holds 1 pearl at a time. And then of course, with it being a cage, you can swap and change the pearls around at home. This is the Christmas tree sparkle cage pendant. So it's similar to one we saw earlier, however this one's only got clear crystals, and it's almost like the clear crystals have then got like the shine of the light bursting out from them. Okay, so your pearl will sit within the tree there, so you can change the colour of the tree depending on what pearl you use. So I hope you're happy with that one. So 3 openings plus your other, which means 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have, Diane. All oysters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So oyster number 1. Oh, I forgot Perline. We'll do Perline after this one. Actually, no, let's just do Perline now. Donate the shells. Okay. Perline has given you a rosy gold pearl. So it is a lighter rose gold. So you've got bridal white and a rose gold. Oyster number 1. And there's no more in that one. Oh, Lauren, I got my, that's just Shella moving out the way. I got my daughter to explain all these things, the skibbity thing and the Riz and all of that. I can't remember them, so I can't tell you what they are right now. But they did tell me, and I was like, oh. And to me, none of them made sense. Your pearl colour here is a lighter silver bells, Diane. Oyster number 2. And there's no more in that one. We need to manifest the multiples. How did we get so many multiples and then we've had 2 single pearls? Now this one is a pastel gold pearl. So you can see it does have that sort of pastel gold overtone to him. Again, still quite a light shade. I mean, all these pearls go beautifully together. Your next oyster. Again, just going to move that piece of shell out the way. And in here, oh bless you, Melissa, well, thank you for joining us today. Ooh! And we have triples. Look at these triple colours though. Okay, so starting off with a lavender. You've then got a icy blue and a midnight blue. Almost like a midnight TARDIS. It's that sort of mix between the two. And then your last oyster, Diane. There's your mother of pearl. Okay, and there's one pearl in there. You've got a bridal white. Okay, so if we bring this across, from the very start, you've got bridal white, light rose gold, silver bells and a pastel gold. You've then got lavender, icy blue, sort of a midnight TARDIS, and then a bridal white. Diane, with your charm, I will need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off there. If on which, oh, sorry. There we go. If on which colour you'd like. With the cage pendant, like I said, we don't need to know the pearl in there because you can swap and change that around at home. And then if there's any changes that you'd like to do, let me know if you'd like to swap any out or swap any in. Lavender on the charm, yes, of course. And then with the remaining pearls then, are you happy with those or are there any others that you'd like to change? Swap the silver bells for the creamy lavender I'm holding. Oh, yeah, that's this one here. And then the rest you're happy with as your loose pearls. I'm glad you're happy with those, Diane. Okay, let me get your naughty or nice card as well. And in here, you have got a nice card. We've got £3 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £3 off code to use. And I'll email that across for you to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donations of your shells, Diane. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome. A few people are having issues today, Mary, with Facebook. I think they're sort of pushing out a couple of updates and a couple of new features, so I think it's sort of making things a little bit funny. Up next on today is Sam Heyman. Sam, are you here? Facebook is having some work done. Yeah. To be fair on them though, with Facebook obviously being all around the world, there's no good time to sort of do it because there's going to be always people online using it at different time points, isn't there? There's always going to be people on. So I'm guessing they just have to push out what they're doing whenever they need to do it. Haven't seen her yet. So Sam Heyman, are you here? You've sent loyalty cards. Where did you send the cards? Oh wait, hang on. No, that's not. Oh, no, I've just found you. So, yep, I've got them here. Sorry, I couldn't see that then. Okay, so we're going to start with your stocking. Which number stocking would you like to have? Numbers 1 through to 12, which one would you like? Yep, I'm actually based in the UK, so I'm in Northamptonshire in the UK, but I do ship worldwide, yes. Number 5, Sam. Okay, so let's go down. Good luck. And you have got a bracelet. This bracelet is the Twisty Bow bracelet, I believe it's called. Please, I know, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. With the bracelet names, I always struggle. But I believe this one's called the Twisty Bow bracelet. So it's 7.5 inches long. It normally on the website comes with one opening. It's called the Twisty Bow bracelet because you've got this sort of oval textured hoop link. Then this twisty, and it looks like a bow, so it's called the Twisty Bow. It's actually just a twist to make two sort of smaller links. Then another textured link, Twisty Bow, textured link, Twisty Bow. Okay, so this one can hold multiple pearls on the different links. If you'd like to have a pearl on there, I pop one pearl on there for you. Also, if you have any pearls or charms on lobster fittings, you can pop them on and off the bracelet as well. Oh, and you've already said you'd like to keep him. Okay, so openings wise, 4 openings of that one. So you've got an extra bonus of 3 openings and a Christmas treat, a pearl box from Aaron. So I'm sure you've seen them before, but this pearl box, so it says PWB on the side, just a little printed box where lid does come fully off. And if I just put a couple of these pearls in, you can sort of see the size. So roughly 4 pearls across, and then the lid just slides on. So you'll get a bonus one of these. It may be a different colour to this because I do have various amounts of colours. This is again one of the items that will be going on the website for over the weekend. But I'll write down that you get a box there. So that means with your 4 here, so you've got 10 openings altogether, Sam. Let me bring you back up to me. Which 10 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. So which 10 would you like? Oh, by the way, guys, I said I'd look into the cascade earrings. The cascade earrings are almost with me, so they will go on the website again soon. They'll just go back into the back in stock section. The cascade earrings are the ones which come with 6 openings and sort of have 3 pearls hanging on each side. 5 and 5, donate the shells. Sam, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da. Right, let's go down. Perline to start with. And you've got you're hoping for sample colours, okay. You've got a lighter rose gold as your donated pearl. Now the camera is quite close at the moment, so with the amount of openings we've got here, I may need to sort of zoom out, but we'll wait to see what comes out first. So sample colours, so sort of the greens and the purples. And can we size them? Yep, so you'd like me to measure them all. I'll do it at the very end if that's okay. So once we've opened everything, I'll measure them all and go through that way. So I see blue. Blue egg pop to start with. 3 pearls in here. So coming across, you've got a blood orange, a yellow, not quite sunshine yellow, and a silver bells. Big and measure the big and small ones, not a problem. Egg pop number 2. I'll still measure them at the end though, if that's okay. Ooh, 3 pearls in that one, and it does look like you've got a sample colour here. You've got a sample. Now this one is very, very close to Mystic Purple, but again, in fact, it does look nearly fully Mystic Purple. It does have a slight pinkle hint to it, but it's overall Mystic Purple. I'm just going to see if I can catch the pinkle. So most of it's purple with a slight lighter area of pinkle. You've got a baby pink and a icy blue. Three pearls in your next one. A brighter hot pink, a chocolatey chocolate, and a slightly funky shaped creamy lavender. So here's like a squished pebble, but base cream with a lavender overtone. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. Again, another couple of sample colours here. You've been tangoed. You have got a tango and then another pinkle. Now this is one of the lighter pinkles. You can definitely see the pink and the purple there. You've got a cranberry red and then a darker gunmetal grey. Does look like he's got a hint of like a bluey green to him, but I'm going to say base gunmetal grey. What is going on with my pearl placements today? Your last egg pop. 2 pearls in that one. I'm just going to fill in those gaps to make rows of 4 if that's okay. So you've got a mustardy yellow, but then a funky shaped golden yolk yellow as well. So he's just slightly oval shaped golden yolk. And then we're going to be moving across to your oysters. So I'm just making some room. So coming back again, oyster number 1. And there's no more in that one, so you are twinning. Now we're twinning with waterberry twins. So these are a mix between a raspberry and a watermelon. I'm going to pop the twins on this side here, just so they're slightly separate so we can see them all there. So twinning waterberry twins. Coming back for oyster number 2. Oh, well, now we've got to run away, just hit the, there we go. So there's your mother of pearl. And then if we have a squidge in here, there's no more in that one. You've got a creamy, so just an off-white cream. Your next oyster. I hope you have the best night, Sarah. I can already see a peeper with this one. Oh, 1 and 2. You are twinning. Second set of twins, Sam. And these look like Cinderella blue twins. Now one does look ever so slightly lighter than the other. I don't know. Yeah, so the one on the inside is just slightly lighter, but it's not by a lot at all. I don't think if you had them in earrings, I don't think they would be noticeable. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And you've got a lighter autumn peach. And then your last pearl. Last oyster. Sorry. And you are twinning. For your third set of twins here, Sam. And these are a grassy sea foam, I think. Yep, gorgeous grassy sort of sea foamy greeny blue twins. Oh, now I'm just going to go through the colours and then I'll bring it over so I can measure the largest and smallest ones for you. So you've got the rose gold, blood orange, yellow, silver bells and twinning waterberries. Mystic sort of pinkle, baby pink, icy blue, lemony yellow and Cinderella twins. Then bright pink, chocolate, creamy lavender, golden yolk yellow. That one is sort of the mustardy one, sorry. But golden yolk yellow, then the grassy sea foamy green twins. Then tango, lavender, cranberry, gunmetal, then the cream and the lighter autumn peach. Sam, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. As a reminder, for the bracelet, you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. Okay, so largest pearls, let's start with the purple. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The Tango is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The Cream is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the Autumn Peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's not an 8.5, which means that last Autumny Peach is a 9, and you're in the 9 club with that peach. So you get to keep, if you keep the peach, you get a 9 club badge as well. If you would like to swap the peach, that's absolutely fine, but you just don't get the badge. So your largest is a 9. Smallest, let's measure the darker gunmetal. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Or actually, the yellow at the top is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Okay, so largest is a 9, smallest is a 6.5, and you'd like to have the mysticky purple on the bracelet. Okay, so then with your other items, so obviously we've got the earrings, the pendant, and then the ring. Which colours would you like on which item? If there are any that you'd like to swap, we can do that for you as well. Oh, don't say that, Sarah, because then I'll end up working for hours to work out how to do it. I know it's possible. I've just got to work out how to do it with the program I use. Reds and greens. Okay, how many of each would you like? And then I can start having a look, because it depends on how many you'd like. Depends on sizes and stuff. So yeah, let me know how many of each, and then I can start digging around. I'll try to find some similar ones. No, don't be sorry, but yeah, it is possible. I used something called OBS Studio, so I'm sure it would be possible using that. But it takes me a while to learn these things. That's all. You're keeping the 9, perfect. I'll put the badge away for you. But yeah, how many reds and how many greens are you looking for? Just so I know what sort of sizes to go for. What I mean by that is obviously with the earrings, you're going to want 2 the same size. So your red there, pot to match for the earrings and the pendant. I can have a look. It's quite light though. I think it's more cranberry. I've only got a couple of I can't match your one in size. I think that one there's probably the closest, but it's quite a bit smaller and it is a slightly different colour. So no, I can't match your one, because even the burgundies, Tango and the 9 Club Rose Gold, I've moved to the top. You've just definitely said you'd keep those. Let me just have a look at the burgundy red as well. Yeah, I don't have that's the lightest burgundy I've got, and that is a different shade and size. So I can't match your one. Obviously you can still have your one on the pendant if you wanted. I have to put the wrong lid on that. So yeah, you could still have that one on the jewellery. But you go for apple. Okay, let me see if I've got two apples the same. Again, I'm sort of starting to run low on greens. So I don't have very many greens. They're not the no, they're quite different actually now I've put them down. Are those two a bit better? Okay. So I've got two greens and not the perfect match, but that's the closest I can do. Sorry, just getting it refocused. And then of course we can do your red as well there. So then if, for example, you have the greens on the earrings, the red on the pendant or the ring, you just need to then fill the other pendant or the ring, if that makes sense. Swap the greens for the icy blue and the mustard. Okay. And then another red for the ring. Perfect. Swap out the yellow. So would you be happy with this one? Oh, it's slightly lighter than your one. Swapping out the yellow. So the earrings are going to be green. The pendant is going to be the red, and the ring is going to be the lighter red, if you're happy with that one. Fine with that. Lobster fittings on the twins. So the 3 sets of twins, so 6 pearls in total, you'd like to have the lobster fittings on, is that right? Or as in one of each of the twins? and the chocolate. The sets plus the chocolate, okay. So I'm just writing that down. So waterberries, the Cinderellas, the grass foam, and the chocolate. Okay. Are there any other changes you'd like to make? No, not that one. This is the Tango and the 9 Club peach, so I have just popped them at the top there. So I know you're keeping those, it's just I've kept them there just so we can see them all together. All but the pink altar perline. Oh wow, so these 3 here you'd like to keep and the rest of them you'd like to gift into perline, is that correct? That's very, very generous of you, Sam. That's very kind of you. Perline's going to be going for weeks. In fact, just before I pick them up, because they'll be then mixed in with other pearls, just confirm that for me before I, add them into the bag. Oh, bless you. Yeah, how are the strikes going? So that's very, like I said, very kind of you. So that's been added into perline. Let me get your naughty or nice card. So in here, oh no, Sam, first naughty card of the night there. So it does mean there's nothing on that side. But Sam, thank you for the donation with your shells. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, bless you, Sam. Right, I do need to take a really quick comfort break. And then I'll be back. When I get back, Donna Surridge, you are up next. So I'll be back as soon as I can. I don't think Aaron's downstairs. So I haven't seen him and he hasn't messaged back. So I don't think he's downstairs. So I am just going to have to leave you to the room, I'm afraid. But I'll be as quick as I can. Back momentarily. So I'm going to leave the microphone here as well, obviously, because that's not going to be... that won't be good. that's cold. Okay, so Donna Surridge, are you here? I knew my voice was going to start going in and out. Donna, hello, hello, hello. Donna, let's do your stuffed stocking first, and then we'll do your opening afterwards. So numbers 1 through to 12, which one would you like? Excuse me. Sorry, I just thought I'd down my drink before it goes too cold. You've sent a loyalty card? Yeah, I've got it added on here. That's not a problem. I've already added, but sort of booked that in. I thought I emailed back, but if I didn't, I do apologise. And stocking number 8. Okay, so let's go down. Good luck. Oh, now this one you've got a pendant. So this isn't a Christmassy pendant, it is a normal sort of all year round pendant. It normally comes with one opening and holds one pearl. Now with this one you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. I don't think that this one's on the website yet actually. It does say what goes around comes around karma. So it does have that script around the outside. So what goes around comes around karma. Now you are seeing a mirror image here, so that is going to be backwards, but obviously when it's with you it will be the correct way around. So Donna, I'll need to know if you're happy with this one, if you'd like to keep him, or if you'd like to go for a lucky dip. If you do keep him, the pearl sort of dangles in the middle here. But like I said, you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery if you don't want to. Openings wise, you've got 3 openings with this one, so a bonus extra of 2 there. And this one says, get a lucky dip and keep both items of jewellery. Ah. Okay, so first of all, would you like to keep this one or would you like to go for a lucky dip? And then after that, you get to have another lucky dip and keep both items of jewellery. What do you think, Donna? Lucky dip as well. Okay, so you're going to get 2 lucky dips and you get to keep both of them. Oh, I just flicked one, so I'm just going to put that one back in. So as I dived in, I flicked it and it went flying. Oh, and it went again. Stay in, please. So in here, first one is a cage pendant, Christmas cage pendant, and this is Santa's present sack cage pendant. It normally comes with one opening. It holds one pearl at a time. As always, with it being a cage, you can swap and change the pearls around inside. So you can see it is the present sack here, and it's got the outline of Santa and some stars cut out, which means you're going to see the pearl through the Santa and the star silhouettes. And then lucky dip number 2 that you get to keep as well is it's a crystal pendant. Now this crystal pendant, you can choose to have the pearls on or off the jewellery, so that is going to be up to you, pearl on or off. And this is a silver crackle traditional crystal hearts pendant. So a silver crackle traditional crystal heart. So you can see it's a heart, and then it's got this almost crackle effect, and that's coming through the crystal here. So on the reverse side, you've got like this crackle overlay, which then you get to see through the crystal. And with this one, obviously any colour that sort of goes near the crystal, it's going to reflect around. So this one does go with any pearl colour as well. So like I said, pearl on or off the jewellery there. So it means altogether 3 and 3, so 6 openings altogether here, Donna. Which 6 would you like? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Four pops, 2 oysters, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, there is a purple, there you go, 4. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Donna, and you'd like to donate the shells? Okay, starting with your gifted pearl, you have got a autumn peach donated pearl from Pearline. Egg pop number 1. Oh. Four pearls in your first one. A icy blue, TARDIS blue, blush pink, and a magenta. Hoping for purples and pinkles. Okay. Egg pop number 2. 3 pearls in that one. Another icy blue, which is slightly brighter than your first one. A autumn peach, and a I am going to say he is a candy pinkle, so he's a candy floss pink with a pinkle overtone. So I'm hoping there, especially next to this one, you can see that sort of purpley tone coming through. Your next one. 4 pearls in there. Now this icy blue does have a little imperfection, so I am just going to reposition this so you can see. So again, it's still brighter still than your other ones, however, just there, a little inclusion, it is a lighter shade there as well, so it does have an inclusion. So if you're not happy with that, I can swap it at the end for you. You've also got a black cherry, a silver greeny pearl, so base silver, but you can see this sort of greeny overtone. He's also not fully round, this one, so he is a funky shape, and then a golden yolk yellow. And then your last egg pop. 4 pearls in here. Oh, I'll do that in a second. Again, another icy blue, which again is a slightly funky shape. So you've actually had 4 for 4 with icy blues. A TARDIS blue, a blood orange, and another candy pinkle. So you can see it's this colour here. Okay, so then coming across for your oysters. Number 1. You are twinning. Twinning with grassy green pickle pearls. So these are base pickles, but they've got that gorgeous, slightly darker grassy green overtone to them. Gorgeous, pickly, grassy greens. And then oyster number 2. You are twinning. Twinning with icy Pepsi twins. So these are those which aren't fully icy blue. So when I pop them in the sand, you've got your other icy blues there to compare them to actually. So they're not fully icy blue, but they've got this sort of, they're too sort of light to be Pepsi blues. So they're icy Pepsi blues. Okay, Donna, let me go through all of these again for you, and then let me know if you're happy with these, which ones you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. Autumn peach, icy blue, tardis blue, sort of blushy pink, magenta, icy blue, autumn peach, candy pinkle, icy blue, black cherry, silver bells green, golden yolk yellow, icy blue, tardis blue, blood orange, candy pinkle, twinning pickly grass greens, and twinning icy Pepsis. You was hoping for majestic, so no, I don't have that purple. So I've got Cadbury purples, possibly silvery grape purples, but again, I don't know, I'd have to double check that, and a midnight purple. If you would like to go on the waiting list for Mystic Purple, then I'm very happy to pop you on the waiting list, Donna. I just don't know how long that wait would be. But I think you'd be the first person on the list. I think I've fulfilled everyone who was waiting for a Mystic Purple. So hopefully it wouldn't be too long of a wait. But obviously if you don't want to wait, that's absolutely fine. I just need to know what other colour you'd like to have. And then of course which colour you'd like to swap out for that as well. On the list for a Mystic Purple, of course you can. Okay, which colour would you like to swap out for a Mystic Purple? And are you wanting that to go on the jewellery, or are you looking for that to be as a loose pearl? Take the peach, so the peach at the very top, not a problem. So swap for Mystic Purple. Loose pearl, brilliant. Are there any other swaps that you'd like to do? Lynn, hello. I hope you're well. Oh, okay, so the other peach you'd like to swap for a Cadbury purple, and then the Cadbury purple to go on the mermaid. Perfect. And then regarding the crystal heart that you just got, would you like to have a pearl on there, or would you prefer to keep that as a loose pearl? Not a loose pearl, prefer to keep that loose, no pearls on the jewellery. Bless you, Lynn. I hope it's not a long walk. It's very cold out, isn't it? Midnight blue. So you'd like to swap in a midnight blue. Which colour would you like to swap out for a midnight blue? So midnight blue. Swap the golden yolk. Okay, so that's all of the jewellery chosen for then, Donna. With the remaining pearls here, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to do? You'd like to swap in a black. Let me have a look for you. So black, swap the blush. Yeah. The twin greens and the Pepsi twins. So all 4 pearls you'd like to have on pin caps. Okay. one candy pinkle and 2 blues. So those 3 there on lobster fittings. And then you're happy with the rest as your loose pearls. Okay. Just confirm if you're happy with those 3 on the lobster fittings. Yes, brilliant. So let me just put those in that bag, and then yeah, that's fine. Okay, Donna, I hope you're happy with that. The invoice for the extra fittings, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. Let me do your naughty or nice card as well. You've got a nice card, so we've got a £1 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £1 off code to use, and I'll also get that sent across for you. You're very, very welcome. Donna, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And up next today is Mary Staley. Mary, are you here? Mary, hello, hello, hello. Mary, you've got 13 openings altogether. Which 13 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Oh, double deckers were the best. I can't have them anymore. But yeah, I used to love them. 5 pops and then 8 oysters, is that right? And then donate the shells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes 13, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I always try to grab enough, and 5. So donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So donated pearl first. You've got a pastely yellow as your gifted pal. It is a slightly funky shape, so he's like a little squished pebble there. Okay, so we're going to do the egg pops first and then your oysters afterwards. So egg pop number 1. 3 pals in here. You've got a creamy lavender. Again, he's a slightly funky shape, Mary. A candy floss pink and a mustardy yellow. Like I said, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Egg pop number 2. 3 pals in that one. You've got a coral, a autumn peach, and a icy blue. Egg pop, your next egg pop. 2 pals in that one. A golden yolk and a 2-tonal Cinderella blue. So lighter and darker Cinderella blue shades. Next egg pop. You've got 3 pals in that one. A creamy lavender, Another Cinderella blue, but this one again is a slightly funky shape. It's a slightly squished pebble. And a raspberry. And then the last of your egg pops. 4 pearls in that one. You've got a silver bells, a candy floss pinkle, so candy floss with a pinkle overtone, a TARDIS blue, and a olivey green. Okay, so then coming across for your oysters, so oyster number 1. Slight double pop there. Oh, 1, 2, 3. First oyster, Mary, you have triples. Okay, so we've got a silver bells. Oh, actually, it's more like a silvery gold, so more like a silvery rosy gold shade. A autumn peach and a bridal white. Your next oyster. You are twinning. Twinning with silvery lavender twins. So they are lavenders, but I think they've got this silvery tone to them. It also does look like one twin may be slightly darker than the other. So the one on the outer edge is the slightly darker one. Your next oyster. Oh, I'm sorry, this camera's having fun today, isn't it? Oh, 1, 2, and 3. You have triples for a second time. So we've got a mystic purple, a silver bells, and a Cinderella blue. No, it's the camera. The camera automatically wants to adjust. However, I don't want it to. He has looked into it, but no, it's a camera setting that apparently can't be changed, or we don't know how to change it. Okay, so Mary, your next oyster. A waterberry. And there's no more in that one. So waterberry. I'm going to add it in next to the raspberry just so you can see the difference between the two. Your next oyster. And we've got another waterberry there. Slightly lighter than I think than the first one. Just slightly lighter. And then we've got 3 more oysters to go. So, your next one. You are twinning with golden peach twins, Mary. So these are baby golden peach twins, but such a vibrant colour. Just going to pop them under your other twins over here. Look at the size of them compared. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, 1, 2, 3. That first one sort of plopped out as soon as I held up the oyster there. So triples in that one. And then we've got 1 more oyster to go after this one, and then I will go through all of your other ones for you. All of the colours for you even. So you've got a brighter pink, a periwinkle, and a icy Pepsi. Coming across for your last oyster. Okay, your last one has given you a silver bows. Okay, so like I said a moment ago, if I go through all of these colours again for you then, Mary, and then I'll need to know which colours you would like where. And if there's any colours that you'd like to swap, we can do that for you as well. Just need to know which ones you'd like to swap out, which ones you'd like to swap in. Okay, so if we start with the twins, you've got those silvery lavender twins and the golden peach twins. You've got funky lemon yellow, creamy lavender, candy floss pink, mustardy colour, coral autumn peach, icy blue, yolk yellow, Cinderella blue, bridal white, Cinderella blue, raspberry, waterberry, silver bells, candy pinkle, TARDIS blue, olive green, silvery rosy gold, autumn peach, bridal white, waterberry, mystic purple, silver bells, Cinderella blue, lighter silver bells, brighter pink, periwinkle, and an icy Pepsi. Tammy, when does your winter start then? So you'd like to go on the waiting list for 2 pickles and 2 mystic purples. Okay, which 4 would you like to swap out? Yep, I can grab those for you in just a moment. First of all, which 4 would you like to swap out for those mystic purples and pickle greens? So I can start getting purples and greens, but before I pop them in the sand, I just need the purples and greens. Silver bells and whites. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So greens, I'll try and put them in this area here, so then that way, if you would like to keep any, it's easy to swap them in. So you've got forest green, sea green, apple green, and then we've got Cadbury purple, silvery grape purple, and a midnight purple. Oh. If you're happy with any of those, I'll need to know which ones you would like, and of course which ones you'd like to swap out. So forest green, sea green, apple green, then Cadbury purple, silvery grape purple, and a midnight purple. Kansas is a windy state. Oh, bless you. Do you have to like tie everything down? Like that's outside, I mean. Donna, good evening. I hope you're well. You do? Oh, bless you, Tammy. Do you have lots of like felled trees and stuff as well then? Or I'm guessing if it's often windy, are they already, like all of the weaker ones possibly already down? I don't know. Okay, so you'd like to keep all of the greens and keep the Cadbury purple for the 4 first row. Okay. Are there any other changes you'd like to do? If not, I'll need to know which ones you would like where on your jewellery. The lavender, so lavender, waterberry, these two. So those 6 here for the earrings, is that right? Oh, there we go. And then you'd like pin caps on the greens and the golden peaches. So those 6 there. Those 6 with pin caps, is that right? So another TARDIS blue, trade the pink, and then you'd like both TARDIS blues on the pin caps as well. Okay, so this selection here on pin caps. Okay. I'm just going to leave them there until I obviously get confirmation because I don't want to move them. Just change the microphone over. Oh, bless you, Donna. No, I didn't see that. I hope you're doing okay now. Mary, no, I completely understand. Earrings, I've got waterberries, lavenders and Cinderellas. And then I've got pin caps, the 2 golden peach, the 4 greens and the 2 TARDIS blues that are here. And then I'm still waiting to see if you'd like to have a pearl on your pendant. If so, which pendant you would like to have, which pearl you'd like to have on that pendant. Okay, so if I just take these out then, so which pearl would you like on your pendant, if you would like one on there? Mystic purple on there. Perfect. So then the remaining pearls here, Mary, are you happy with these, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? No, there's no trouble at all. So we're happy with all of those as your loose pearls. Okay, so Mary, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well. If I do your naughty or nice card, you have got a nice card. So we've got a £3 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £3 off code you can use. And like I say, I hope you will be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's that for you. Up next then today is Mackenzie Johnson. Mackenzie, are you here? Now, I remember seeing Mackenzie earlier. Oh, no, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Mackenzie, I hope you're well as well. Let's start with your stuffed stocking. So which number stocking would you like to have? Numbers 1 through to 12. Which one would you like? Number 9. Okay, so let's go down. Good luck, Mackenzie. So you're number 9. And you've got a pair of earrings. These earrings are the centrifuge earrings, I think they're called. So they would normally come with 2 openings. They're stud back earrings, and the pearls do need to go on the jewellery, so they get set right at the top here on this circle area here. And then these earrings, they sort of can move around. Obviously when you're wearing them in your ears, they're not going to really move, but they do have that sort of loop-de-loop look to them. With these ones here, I'll need to know if you're happy with these, Mackenzie, or if you would like to swap them for a lucky dip. Your openings, you've got 4 openings with these ones, so a bonus of extra 2 openings there. And it says have a bonus red pearl. So I'll pop a red in the sand for you. So with those earrings, what do you think? Keep them or lucky dip? Lucky dip. Okay. Oh. And you've got a cage pendant. This cage pendant comes normally with 1 opening. It is on the website. It does hold 1 pearl at a time as well. And then, as you know, with it being a cage, you'll be able to swap and change the pearls around inside. This is the snowman cage pendant. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the snowman cage pendant. So the pearl with this one will sit right in the belly of the snowman. He does have enamel colouring, so it's that time of night now. It has enamel colouring on his hat, his body, his scarf, his gloves, and a little crystal flower just at the front of his belly there. So the pearl will sit right in the centre, and you'll see sort of a large portion of the pearl colour as well. I hope you're happy with that one, Mackenzie. With all of your openings, so 4, 7, so you've got 11 altogether. Which 11 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like as well. Yay! But what would you like? Five pops, 6 oysters, you can indeed. Donate the shells, so that is 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. Let's go down. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? Egg pop number 1, Mackenzie. Oh, hang on, let me get the correct camera on. Okay. First one, 3 pearls in here. You've got a candy pinkle, so candy floss pink with a gorgeous sort of pinkle overtone. Golden yolk yellow and a blood orange. hoping for Tango Orange. Okay. Egg pop number 2. 4 pals in this one. Another golden yolk yellow. And then a lemony yellow. Periwinkle. And a raspberry. Your next egg pop. 3 pals in this one. A icy blue. Slightly two-tonal candy floss pink, so lighter there than brighter. So two-tonal candy floss pink and a lavender. Next egg pop. Oh, I didn't do Perline. Thank you, Lena. I will do Perline after the egg pops. So 3 in this one. You've got a bridal white, a candy floss, and a two-tonal periwinkle. So you've got the lighter and darker areas there. Last egg pop. 3 pals in that one. Bridal white, lighter, almost pickly green, and a silver bells. No, I didn't do Perline because the red was a gifted pearl from the cards, and then we went straight into egg pops. So let me just do Perline for you as well, Mackenzie. Okay. Oh, now you've got that gorgeous blue. Now, do you remember this was gifted last week into Perline? I've been waiting for it to come out, to be honest. It's absolutely stunning, this one. It's in between like a Cinderella and a Pepsi, but it's got such a gorgeous pearlescent overtone. It's a beautiful blue. Okay, so moving across to your oysters. Now, if I just move this up a little bit, there we go. And you are twinning straight away. First oyster, twinning with icy Pepsi blues. So again, they're sort of too bright to be the icy blue, too light to be Pepsi blues. So they're that in between shade of icy Pepsi blue. Oyster number 2. Oh, both sides this one. So there's no pearls on that side. One runaway, and I've just seen another one pop there as well. So you are twinning with sea foamy green twins. They're almost like a sea foamy pickle, actually. But yeah, I'm going to say base sea foam greens, which those two colours together are beautiful. Your next oyster. And you are twinning Third set of twins. Oh, they're a really dark, rich chocolate twin. Now it does look like one is slightly darker than the other there. And there's no more in that one. You are twinning with brighter pink twins. Two more oysters to go, Mackenzie. Just the one in that one. First single pearl for you though, and you've got a raspberry. Now I'm just going to pop it next to the, oh actually no, I apologise, it's a waterberry. I'm going to pop it next to the twins here just to make the rows up. Okay, and then coming across for your last oyster. The pinks, I think they're the largest pearls in the sand. I don't think they're 9s, but I can measure them. But yeah, your pinks are definitely the largest pearls that you've got so far. Last oyster. And you are twinning with golden peach twins. Wow, 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 wow. Mackenzie, my lovely, what do you think to all of these? I'll go through the colours for you, and then like I say, I can measure the pinks for you. Looking at them, I don't think they're the 9 club, but they are definitely the largest that you've got. Oh, sorry, the light just turned on brighter. There we go. So you've got the red, candy pinkle, yolk yellow, blood orange, yolk yellow, lemony yellow, periwinkle raspberry, icy blue, candy lavender, that gorgeous gifted blue, bridal white, candy pinkle, periwinkle, waterberry, bridal white, pickly and silver bells. Then you've got icy Pepsis, sea foams, dark chocolates, bright pinks, golden peaches. Speechless. Oh, I'm glad you're happy. Well, Mackenzie, seeing as we've got the cage pendant, obviously with that you can swap and change the pearls around inside. So it'll just be if you're happy with all of these colours, or if there are any changes that you'd like to make. Pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. So yeah, they're both 8.5s. Oh, let me just get that refocused. But what do you think? What would you like to do? They do look stunning together, don't they? Oh wow, okay, so you'd like to donate the yellows and the white to Perline, and then you're happy with the rest. So the whites 1 and 2 and the yellows, does that include the golden yolks or just this one here? I'm just going to bring you across, but yeah, let me know if that includes the golden yolks or if you'd like to obviously keep those. But I'm glad that you're happy with the rest of them. Include the golden yolks. Bless you. Well, let me take the golden yolks, the whites and that. Well, that's very, very kind of you. Perline is definitely going to be full for a little while. So I popped your twins in a separate bag just to keep them together. But honestly, Mackenzie, I'm glad you're happy with all of those. Stunning collection of colours. If I just pop some on here, then I'll do your naughty or nice card. Okay, let's go in here. Nice card, my lovely. You've got a £2 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have your £2 off code to use, and I'll email that across for you over the weekend. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. Okay, up next today is Sharon Marie. Sharon, are you here? Mackenzie, you're very, very welcome. Sharon, hello, please can you have 2 pops and an oyster? Donate the shells. Of course you can. So 3 openings altogether. Sharon, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. I'm going to start with Perline and then we'll move through to the egg pops and then through to the oyster. So your gifted pearl is a candy, I think it's a candy pinkle actually. Let's come across. So base candy floss pink with a slight pinkly overtone. And now it is only a slight, and more so on this side there. Egg pop number 1, Sharon. £2 in that one. So you've got a blood orange and a lighter yolk yellow. Patricia, yes, please include order numbers as well. Egg pop number 2, Sharon. Oh, £2 in that one. Another candy pinkle. And then a creamy lavender. Now this one is a slightly funky shape, so of course if we're not happy with this I can swap it at the end. But he's a base cream with that gorgeous sort of lavendery overtone. And then for your oyster, Sharon. Oh, 1, 2 and 3. And then there's no more in that one. You have triples. Okay, so one of them does have a little inclusion, but I'll show you that as we go. So you've got a Cinderella blue, a silver bells, and a watermelon. Now I'm just going to hold it where the inclusion at, there it is. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, there, don't lose it again. Okay, so it's a watermelon with, just there, you can see that kind of tiny little indent, if you like. So that is there. So of course, if you're not happy with that, we can swap that at the end for you. So I'll need to know which two you would like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy with these, Sharon, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So candy pinkle, blood orange, then a lighter yolk yellow, another candy pinkle and a creamy lavender, and then Cinderella blue, silver bells and a watermelon. What do you think, and what would you like to do? Please swap the watermelon and the silver bells for two matching periwinkles. Yep, I'm just doing that for you. Okay. Yes, of course. So the periwinkles on the earrings, and then your remaining pearls would be your loose pearls. So I just need to know if you're happy with those, Sharon, or if there's any other changes that you would like to do. So I'm just writing this down. So we're going to have periwinkle on there. Colour, yes. Size, no, I can already see. So this one is larger. I can measure them for you. Sorry, I was just trying to put them on level sand. So yeah, this one is slightly larger. Colour-wise, yes, but let me see. So the slightly smaller one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, so he's a 7. The slightly larger one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Yeah, he's a 7.5. So they are measuring different sizes. Swap the yellow and the blood orange for 2 matching blush pinks. Yep, I'm just going to move these ones up slightly just so I can have that room. It's down there to show you. Right, let me just have a look. Hang on, let me just look in here instead. Ah, yeah, that would be better. Oh, sorry, it's just taking a minute to find 2 the same shade and size. What do we think to these ones here? Which actually I think helps then see the pinkle overtone in the others when you've got pinks next to them. I don't have any lavenders at the moment. Would you be happy to go on a waiting list for the lavender? So the Cinderella and the larger candy pinkle on hoop fittings. Yeah, happy to go on the waiting list for it. Okie dokie, let me just write this down then. So swap for a lavender, and that's this one. So then these 3 here would be your loose pals. Can you confirm, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? Blurple, oh yep, I do have a blurple. Are you looking to swap one in? Oh, okay, so no waiting on the waiting list. So swap this candy pinkle for a blurple, is that right? So I'm just going to put the candy pinkle back. So blurple. Some lights is more blue, some lights is more purple. And then a hoop fitting on the blurple as well. Perfect. And then we're happy with the rest of them. Brilliant. Well, Sharon, I'm glad you're happy with everything, and thank you as well for the donation with your shells. Your invoice will also get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. So your naughty or nice card is a nice card. You've got a £1 off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have that £1 off code you can use, and I'll get that sent across for you as well. So I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. That's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next today is Lisa Mahanahan. Lisa, are you here? Sharon, you're very, very welcome. Lisa, hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday to you. You have got a stuffed stocking, Lisa. So which number stuffed stocking would you like to have? Numbers 1 through to 12. Number 7. Okay, so if we go down, it is upside down. I'll sort it out. Oh, there we go. Number 7. Okay, so you've got a Christmas cage pendant. Normally on the website, this one comes with one opening. It does hold one pearl at a time. Oh, I like this one. So this is the bow, so the holly wreath. Bro, the later it gets, the harder I find to thread a chain. I'm sorry. So basically, you've got a red enamel coloured bow at the top with a golden overlay bell in the centre. And then you've got these gorgeous sort of holly sections surrounding the bell, making up the wreath. And then you've got different alternate colours of green and that orangey red crystal in each of the centre of the holly sections there. So the pearl then would be seen sort of behind the bell in the middle of the wreath. So with this one, I'll need to know if you'd like to keep him, Lisa. Oh, so pretty. Keep. Brilliant. So he is yours. So opening wise then, you've got 4 openings with him. So a bonus extra of 3. And, oh, a Christmas treat. Double the loyalty stickers for the whole order. So I'll double the loyalty stickers for everything on your order. Lisa, I hope you're happy with that then. So 4 openings. Which 4 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? So I'm just writing down about the loyalty stickers. There we go. Hello, good evening. Welcome to everybody joining. Two pops, 2 oysters, donate the shells. Lisa, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 2 pops, 2 oysters, and starting with Pearline. So let's go down. Good luck. You have got a larger pink as your gifted pearl. Egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in here. You've got a icy blue and a sea green. Egg pop number 2. You've been tangoed. Tango orange and a lighter raspberry. Oyster number 1. You wanted a tango? Perfect. It's a pickle. Pickle green from your first oyster, which I can't wait to show you the tango and the pickle together. Are you ready? Oh, they're so nice together. So nice. Your next oyster. And you are twinning. Twinning with silvery lilac twins. Okay, Lisa, let me bring you across so we can have a look at those. So from the very top, you've got the brighter pink gifted pearl. Then you've got icy blue, sea green and tango. You've then got the lighter raspberry, twinning silvery lilac twins, and then the pickle green as well. Now obviously with the cage pendant, you're going to be able to swap and change the pearls around inside, so I don't need to know which colour you'd like on there. However, are you happy with these, or are there any changes that you'd like to do? Oh, I'm holding a pearl for you. So midnight blue, hang on. Oh, yep, I've just seen your name. Swap it for the pink. You can indeed. So this gorgeous dark one here. Simple drops for the twins, yes, of course. Let me write that down for you. Simple drop earrings with the silvery lilacs. The light raspberry you'd like to swap for a cranberry red. Okay. pin caps. So let me just write this down. So you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on the Tango, Pickle and the Midnight, and then you're happy with the others as your loose pals. So Pickle, Tango, Midnight, and then Cranberry, Icy and Sea Green as your loose pals. Lisa, not pickleball, just pickle. Oh no, I knew what you meant. It's not a problem. I'm glad you're happy with that there. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. Your naughty or nice card. Oh, you've got a naughty card there. So there's nothing on the back of that one. But as always, Lisa, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. Oh, bless you. Well, you're very, very welcome. And then that, guys, brings us to the end of the order list for today. 2 minutes before midnight, which is perfect. I can get a full day of work in tomorrow, and hopefully you guys are happy with the live ending there as well. So we're going to be live again on Sunday. We do have loads of room on Sunday, so if you would like to order, you'll definitely get a space there at the moment. And I hope you all have a brilliant weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday. Take care. Bye.